Everybody, welcome back to Bloodstained. We're back at the cathedral now. We're going to
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
I promise.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
There's a whole bottom right that we haven't explored just yet.
Yeah, that is true.
That's where we're heading.
When Stanley came
make sure
to a
Mac
set
kills
of
the rest
two
of the
open
three more of
doors,
those demons
he
that we
entered
killed
the
because we got
door
that
on
quest
his
earlier.
left.
There's another one right there, thankfully. Sorry,
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
You gotta try harder.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee
If I
lounge
try to do that, I might
just to
pause.
admire.
The guardrail demons, they give you something that
Yes,
allows you to
truly
resist
a room
petrification.
worth admiring. It had really been worth
Yeah,
the
because
detour
there are
after
two
all,
varieties
just to spend a few
of,
moments here in this
much
immaculate,
like Symphony of the
beautifully
Night.
constructed room.
And the yellow ones
Stanley
will petrify
simply
you,
stood
contact
here,
the blue ones.
drinking it all in.
I mean, they're all nuisances, but
But eager to get back to business, Stanley
I gotta
took
say
the
though,
first
like
open door on his
comparing
left.
this to other Igavania games,
Stanley
this
was so
seems
bad
way
at
more
following
linear.
directions. It's incredible
Well,
it
how so?
wasn't 5 years ago.
because like everything right now just seems so straightforward. Because
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot.
Like,
That's just
I'm
cosmetic.
not your enemy,
like
really, I'm not.
this is just from my
realize
observation
investing
because I
your
didn't really
trust
play
in
any
someone
of the
else
other
can be difficult,
Igavania
but the
games.
fact is
But
that the
from my
story has
observation, it
been
seems
about
pretty
nothing but
straightforward.
well, there's a couple of areas that
all this
Matt didn't have to go here.
There's someone
Yeah, I
you've been
know.
There's another
neglecting,
area that Matt could have gone. He could have gone,
someone
like, I
you've
think,
forgotten about.
can you open up the map?
Please, stop trying to make
He
every
could have taken
decision
a
by
southern
yourself.
another path on the bottom
me.
right there, and that leads to the cabins. He can go there early if he wanted to. You can explore that for a good chunk.
Your
Or you can
chance
dig
to
top
redeem
out. So in that way,
to put your
yeah,
work aside.
I would
to
think
let
Elliot the
her
game
back
go
into
to
your
go in a
life.
specific direction, but
She's
it's
been
not. It doesn't
waiting.
lock you there.
Yeah.
Right.
So in that way, it's not linear.
Up. Wait.
That's
Books.
your Stanley.
Okay, there's a save point.
You need to be the
Okay.
one to do this.
We can now
To
check
reach
it with
out.
only a slight.
If you
It's
can
like I
truly
said, it's like
place
waiting for
your
the DVD
faith in
logo to
another,
hit the corner.
then pick up the phone.
Okay.
Stanley picked up the phone.
That's your
and
rapid fire for your
I'm wondering if we're gonna get
filling
that.
him not just with radiance, but with
Like
hope.
I'm just waiting.
Hope for a life reunited.
Stone thaw.
Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
God damn.
You actually...
That's one
I
angry
never
familiar.
got on the
I
shard
didn't even
drop.
know that was possible. Let me double check.
That's an angry familiar.
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one
It also
another.
increases.
Music comes in,
I think it
fade
makes
to
the
white,
spell come out
roll
faster.
credits.
No, just
Not
just like
picking up the
Should I go
phone
back and
is
heal
actually
again?
somehow an incorrect
Can we
course
go
of
back and heal
actions.
strength of the
How is
spell.
that even possible?
Not just it says
None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful
No,
choices?
that's to increase the rank.
What did you...
Oh,
Wait a
Increase
second.
the rank as faster cap.
Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Yeah, just oh.
Oh, that's your critical
I
health
was
now.
so mistaken.
Right.
This
No,
is why
I
you've
played
been able to
before.
make correct and incorrect choices.
when I wasn't
And to
a
think
good
I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's
I mean,
as
if
though
it
you
is, then I'm a
completely
dumbass.
ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making.
That one's
Or
done.
did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that
Every
kind of
enemy.
risk on my watch. I'm going
Even
to
the
stop the
final
game for a moment so we can educate you properly
Even the
on safe
dogs,
decision-making in the real
Don't fall
world.
in
Please
trouble.
observe
But
this
it just
helpful
goes,
instructional video.
That's
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, it can also be the most
Oh, this is the
dangerous.
shard dude.
For example,
this is also
in
like
this
weird.
scenario,
What the fuck
a
happened here? This
hypothetical
guy's
real
actually
person named
he's not.
Stephen has a choice.
Crap
He could
work.
spend years helping improve the quality
like
of
fucking
life
cousins
for
saying he's
citizens
stained glass.
of impoverished
Yeah.
third world
Cousin
nations. Or he could systematically
yeah,
supply
I
to
think Matt
every
was,
orphan
you were
living
thinking
in a
cousin Dave.
30-kilometer
Yeah.
radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember
didn't
that
have,
unlike
I didn't
here,
have
the
records
real
of
world
fire
makes
color.
sense, and at no time
When I got
should you
these
make
ones, I
a
just used
choice
true arrow,
that does not
but the
conform to
fire
rational
doesn't
logic.
because it does
If you
multiple
find
ways.
yourself
Right.
speaking with a person who does not make
the
sense,
hand does
in all
too.
likelihood,
He's not-
that person is not real. Allow the
Elliot's
person
the
to
most
finish
dangerous
their
type,
thought,
the one that keeps
then
catching me
provide
off
an
guard from time to
excuse
time.
why you cannot continue
The
talking.
flick.
Yeah, because
Turn to
sometimes
a
you'll
partner
put
and
his hand like
practice
this,
saying,
and
my
just
goodness,
do that.
is it
Like
4:30?
right there, there you
I'm
go.
supposed to be
Wow.
having a back sack and
truck,
crack.
too.
Yeah, it's also pretty funny though.
Excellent.
Everything good.
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy
slam.
decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant.
Good fight, old
and
man.
the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Craft work.
Well, it's like a manipulative shot. Yeah, you only use this for a handful of times.
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
The Silver Knight. Not a bad shard, though. Like, if this is the only one you get, be grateful.
Once I got the Pixie, I stuck with her for most of the time because I liked her helping me discover hidden rooms and stuff.
She does that?
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and
wandering eye for that.
Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no
He can also
sense
block
at
certain
all.
projectiles.
We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place isn't well equipped to
That's what I
deal
was
with
trying to look
reality.
at, see if it did anything like that. Unicorn Ring, that's a unique one that it amplifies the restorative property of items, which is very helpful. But it's also a case of I can use it, but it's also going to take one of my items.
Here's the thing though, if you're in a pinch,
yeah, you switch to
equip the item on momentarily, then use a potion, and then switch back. It's a pain in the ass, but
almost there.
You can assign a
You'll
shortcut.
take the door on the left, back to the correct ending. The story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Areas. You don't use it a whole bunch of times, because I don't think it does anything against enemies.
And my
all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley.
Your familiars level up pretty
That
fast.
means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Did you want to restore
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
You're a pretty shitty familiar for not attacking.
I kind of wish they had like some kind of intro dialogue like they did in something.
It's like,
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Yeah, like
Feeling
I
a
think
wave
that
of
would be
disbelief,
cool.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer
this
there.
switch hasn't been pressed yet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked
can now go back
upstairs to
to
his
the garden.
boss's office.
But I still want to explore a bit more at the cathedral, so we're going to go down to the bottom right.
The garden, I feel, is the last place you should explore, because that's kind of
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability,
The sword will look
he knew
more
the
majestic
passcode.
where you
He
level
had
it up.
seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door?
Yeah, the
Would it
eye
still
background.
work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had
I'm
been
surprised he
trained
didn't give
never
up.
to speak up,
I will
but
get them
now
eventually.
he would
Believe me,
draw
there's
from
going to be
within
plenty of
himself
chances to
the
get them.
courage
And
to
I'm
face
always
the
specifically
unknown.
for farming them.
He drew a sharp breath
Blue chest,
and then
obsidian.
spoke the
Nice.
code.
200 points, alright.
Oops. Ow. Throw a fucking bone at me and stop me. I'm like, oh, that
Sounds like a fucking rabid dog when it attacks. That's amazing.
Stanley spoke the code.
Jesus
Night
Christ.
Shark
really fast
115.
It really is.
It's
He
about the
spoke
look.
it into the zero, right
I
there
expected
on the
that too,
wall.
really.
It's about to.
Oh, can you slide on that ground, Matt?
Yeah, there's one here.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's starting.
sorry, is
It
there a
like
problem?
swing. It like
You didn't
spins.
mishear me, did you?
I need that.
Please
It spins in
speak
circles
the
and it goes
code
fast.
into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story.
Lowers your
This
stats,
is a
though.
It lowers my
crucial
stats, but
step.
it adds to my luck. And God, Johnny, that's all I'm asking for.
And,
right now.
you know what? This game is going to bleed into November, so just
Okay,
season.
fine. I'm not going to do it. But you know what?
Tis the season,
It's pretty
motherfucker.
humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect.
Oh,
The
the
kind
cat.
of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know.
Yeah, I
You
never
could have
got
gone
the
through the door on the right.
but I didn't
You could have
activate
done
mine.
whatever the hell you wanted
I
over
ain't
there.
right
Why did you come
here.
this
Yeah.
way?
Oh, so you were lucky to get
Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Excuse me.
Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, god damn it. Just fucking smack the shit.
And the ghost is like, I'm out of here, fuck you.
No! Why did you do that?
Yeah, we haven't shown off this hallway
Hurry
yet.
back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
I think there's something in that wall. Okay.
Lethal boots. Well, lethal boots.
Lethal
Is that better
boots.
than blue skies?
For now it is.
No, it's
No.
No, they're not.
There are knives concealed inside.
That's pretty much the gist of the ultimate footwear weapon.
I can't believe, after everything we talked
In the
about,
sense of...
my story, you've destroyed my work. Why?
No, they're
Pump it up and
What?
air it out.
What did you get out of that?
No,
What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage?
Ultimately give you an
it's
additional
worthless
range
now.
in your
And what am I supposed to do?
footwork.
Even if there were a way to
pep in your
continue, would it be
tongue.
worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that?
I
can't
No,
erase that
because it
knowledge.
requires
I'll have
switches
to
on the
live with it
other
forever,
okay.
reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? No.
That dog gave me some
It's
shit.
the answer. What do I do?
You know what the story reminds me of now?
Do I
The fucking sounds that Reptar
No, I have
makes
to.
in Search for
have to
Reptar.
shut the game
Yeah,
down? I have
I hear.
I have to.
I was kind of hoping that would have dropped something.
But
this seems like-
find that G.
But I'm probably going to farm that one on screen.
I'm here. I'm still here in this pile of rubbish.
Jesus
With you.
Christ.
You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are.
God damn, Sword, why are you so
Destroyed.
angry?
It's an
It was the
angry
only
race.
thing in the
Possessing
world
a
that was
sword, I imagine
mine.
that.
Like, holy
To the
shit,
ground.
it's
What, did you think
okay.
that would be funny?
I
You
want
just
all
had to
that.
see. Didn't I impress
Oh, you
upon you
didn't-
how
you didn't
important it
explain the
was
last
to be like
All that
Stanley?
there is
He
the
actually knows how to do
warming
what I
sword
tell him
we're not
to.
allowed to
He
take it
understands that if I say to
Okay.
do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you.
God damn.
You're a child.
Pork cutlet's nice.
My story.
That's a food item, I believe.
If you'd just gone through the door on the
Scrumptious,
left,
I
you
got
would
plus
have
one to
seen
my
there was a
strength.
whole
An additional boost to
underground
my
facility.
constitution.
You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect.
You ran
I
right
worked
into
so
that.
hard on it. I tried so hard.
Like, holy shit.
This is a little finicky.
When Stanley came
We're going to
to
get it from the outside.
No, you have to.
you got
yeah, you can. There are 2 ways you can do this actually. You can either use the hand itself to grab the Iron Maiden and use it as a platform, or you can push an enemy into the Iron Maiden,
I never thought to do that.
and it'll close, and you can just walk past it.
I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
Just move it out of the way.
That's how far it goes, because there's a track right there.
Yeah.
I see.
All right.
Alright, now we gotta get back up
Stanley,
there.
This is important.
Yeah. Luckily, it's not too far away.
The story
do love
needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot
Yeah,
exist
it's more
without you.
interesting
You
overall than
understand
the
me?
The ferryman was
Whatever choice you
very
make
much,
is just fine. They're both correct. You
Also,
can't
you
be
want to
wrong
have a
here.
white
We
man
can
has
work
to
together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step
Every time
forward,
I wanted to arrive by those people, they were always out of candy.
You can use this to get up there early.
Do something.
I almost forgot about that.
This is more important than you ever know. I need this. The story needs it.
See around there. Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.